my lord, permission, may I mention a matter, my lord?
Yeah, off kar do. Fan ko off kar. Yes,
My lord, we have filed a writ petition challenging the termination of the contract, my lord. There is an urgency that because of termination, I am not able to participate in any contract, my lord. It is as
Why?
bad as blacklisting, my lord.
why?
So I am
Why
seeking-
should, does the termination order say that you cannot participate?
No, there are the condition in the bid that I cannot participate if any of my contract is terminated in last 5 years. So it is as bad as blacklisting, my lord. So I am seeking for tomorrow's hearing, my lord. DP.
May I please, your lordship, I beg to mention item number 24. My learned senior counsel NNB Chaudhary suffering from
Suffering from?
illness. Adjournment for taking adjournment for 3 weeks.
What is the status of the contract work? We wait, we'll see. We wait. Yes,
May I please, your lordship? I'm praying for listing review, lordship, day after tomorrow. Review, lordship.
review.
Day
Okay.
after tomorrow, review.
May I please, your lordship? With the consent of other parties, your lordship, I beg to mention item number 25, your lordship. Mr. P. Sharma, standing counsel of for FDC is not well, your lordship. Kindly adjourn the matter for the day.
My lord, I am appearing for the petitioner's hearing. He has taken my consent, my lord.
Okay, right. On the prayer for adjournment made on behalf of the respondent number,
3 and 4.
3 and 4. On the ground that the council is not well,
Yes, lordship.
if the council is ill.
Ill.
This is the matter after?
My lord, any date convenient to my lords in the first week of August, my lord. We have some urgency. If your lordship is. Please, 6th of. Yes. I'm
At that
obliged.
time, we'll file our affidavit, your lordship.
Obliged.
Yes,
May I please, your lordship? I beg to mention the matter, writ petition schedule may be listed on 24/7.
what is the matter about?
Matter about writ petition schedule,
Pending?
dependency of payment.
Give a date, no hurry. 24th is the after, no hurry.
May I plead your lordship, listing of an IA, your lordship, for correction of typographical error.
When?
Wednesday, your lordship. Oblige, your lordship.
May I please, your lordship?
Can do it tomorrow also. Better,
Not tomorrow.
not tomorrow.
Yes, your lordship.
Okay. It is-
Oblige.
I beg to mention for listing of a writ petition civil lordship, it's a tender matter.
New matter,
Tender matter.
new
Tender
matter.
matter, lordship.
Okay. When?
Day after tomorrow.
May I please, your lordship? But I beg to mention item 11, my lord. But this matter may be taken day after tomorrow, my lord. Item 11.
Why day after tomorrow?
Today, my lord, I have some,
Yeah, for the petitioner.
lordship.
Yeah, Friday.
Okay.
Friday. On the prayer made by Mr. R. Ali, leave the matter of Friday.
May I please, your lordship? I beg to mention for listing of writ petition tender matter, lordship, day after tomorrow.
New matter?
Yes.
May I please, your lordship? Lordship, I beg to mention a WPC for listing, lordship.
Is it a new matter or old matter? Regarding what?
Regarding cooperative society. my
Cooperative society, what? Regarding what? What is the issue?
My lord, the petitioner filed the petition to be appointed as a chairperson of the chairman of the cooperative society.
I think that is a different bench 5 or bench 4? Bench 3 or bench 5? I think bench 5.
Bench five.
uh,
Okay, my lord, then I'm looking.
May I please, your lordship? Lordship, I beg to mention for listing of a motion matter, lordship, for tomorrow, lordship.
New matter.
Yes, lordship.
Why tomorrow?
Because there is an urgency.
What is the agency?
Regarding this lifting of the food grains from the Consumer Affairs Department. The order has been passed against us, this honorable court has passed in direction to the respondent authorities to pass speaking order by hearing both the petitioner and the respondent. But the respondents have passed an impugn order directing the third party, the private respondent hearing, to lift the remedies which was otherwise attached to the petitioner lordship. And the urgency is that for this month also, the allocation has been passed
Okay.
Much obliged.
Yeah, please, my lord. I beg to mention for an item that is being left over since 24/6/24, my lord. It was been listed in this honorable. court.
24/6 is just a month back.
Yes, my lord.
Yeah, so what is the matter about?
It's about recovering the PF amount, PF
Give it
and
in.
gratuity amount. Honorable, this board has already given direction to the government, but till now it has not again. been-
No hurry, give it in. Yes. Next Monday.
Highly obliged.
Item one for motion.
Enable lordship. My lord, the order, my lord, 31/5/2024, page 21, my lord. And 11/5, my lord, page.
I heard Mr. R. Ali, Leonard Counsel,
my lord.
H. Ali, Leonard Counsel for the petitioner who submits that the order dated 31/5/2024 passed in WPC 3454 of 2020 has not been complied with. Issue notice returnable in 4 weeks. Petitioner will take steps for service of notice upon the respondent by a registered post within 3 days. This is the matter of the 4 weeks.
My lord. Yeah,
Heard Mr. K. Uddin, Learned Counsel for the petitioner who submits that the petitioner has not been paid his dues in terms of the order dated 26/7/22 or 23, 23, passed in WPC 6484 of 2022. Same thing, huh? Only one respondent is there.
3 and 4 are same.
3 and 4, same thing. Out here, but in 3, it will be order dated 26/7/2022.
Yes.
Passed in WPC 6/222 2022. Then in the other one, it will be order dated 26/7/22. Passed in 7/1/92.
26/7/23.
Say 26/7/23. Passed in 6/1/79/2022.
Lordship, this matter, I want to withdraw your lordship with regard to filing. Because subsequent one notification has been issued.
Okay. Heard, Mr.
AM Khan.
Huh?
AM Khan.
A.M. Khan, Learned Counsel for the petitioner, who prays that he may be allowed to withdraw the writ petition with liberty to file a fresh, as a subsequent notification has been issued by the state respondents. Mr. S. Datta appears for the PNRD department. The prayer of the petitioner's counsel is allowed. Writ petition is dismissed as withdrawn with liberty as paid for. All right, sir.
M6.
Heard Mr. Jay Barbuya, Learned Counsel for the petitioner, who submits that the petitioner's bills amounting to rupees 4,35,882 for hiring charges of his vehicles has not been paid. Issue notice returnable in 4 weeks. Miss
You does.
accepts notice on behalf of
All.
all the respondents. This is the matter of the phone.
Pendency of the case may not be barred.
Pendency of the case shall not be a bar for the respondents to verify the bills of the petitioner and pay the admitted amount.
Item 9 also same.
Item 9, the amount will be 12,07,196. Everything will be same, huh?
All right. Item 7.
Lordship, the petitioner in this case is an MSME.
Supply, you made supply.
Yes,
Supply. Heard, Mr.
K Das, Lordship.
K. Das, Learned Counsel for the petitioner who submits that the supply bills of the petitioner amounting to rupees 1,76,90,373 has not been paid. Issue notice returnable in 4 weeks, Mr.
C Deca,
D. Dekha accept notice on behalf of
all the rest.
all the respondents. This is the matter after 4 weeks.
My lord, I'm acting with the my lord, the
order, my lord, rather than notice, my lord, issued by the executive magistrate, my lord, Silchar, sealing my residential property, my lord.
Huh?
Sealing my residential property, my lord. That lordship will find at page 39, my lord. It is in connection with the, my lord, the inquiry of, under the, my lord, the fair price shop, my lord, one belongs to Ambuja Singh, my lord. If your lordship look into the Ambuja Singh. So I am Rakesh Singh, my consumer has been tagged with the Ambuja Singh, my lord. They want to visited the shop of the Ambuja Singh that.
No, no,
closed.
go step by step.
Right.
You are holding a fair price shop.
Yes,
license.
that's under suspension, my
You are Rakesh Singh.
Rakesh Singh lordship.
So it's under suspension. Then what happened?
Then, my lord, the consumer of my shop was tagged with one Alok Das, my lord. Alok Das. He declined, my lord. Then this consumer was tagged with Ambuja Singh, my lord. He has a separate license, my lord. Now the authority visited his shop, my lord, on that particular day. Shop was found closed.
Huh?
That shop was found closed.
Ambuja Singh's shop was closed.
Well, not finding that man, my lord. They steal my residential property, house number 2, door number 2. That is my private property. my
Page?
lord. Page 39, my lord. 40 lordship may kindly see. That is the notice given in under handwriting of the executive magistrate. Page 40 will flag. Huh?
Page 39.
Page 39 is the translated copy, 40 is the original.
I know you obtain instructions. I think.
Lordship.
You obtain instructions. There's a question of fact.
Yes, yes.
My lord, in the meantime, my lord, they may rescind my decision. I have on the street, my lord.
Huh?
I'm on the street now, my lord. That is my residential property. My everything belongs there, my lord. My daily occurrence, everything.
When
lord.
can you get information? By day after tomorrow?
Day after tomorrow, Lord.
By Wednesday?
By Wednesday.
Yes, lord.
Heard, Mr.
BJ.
BK Ghosh, learned counsel
BJ
for the
Ghosh.
petition. Huh?
BJ.
BJ Ghosh, learned counsel for the petitioner who submit that the petitioner who is having a fair price shop license. No, sir, who submits that the fair price shop's license of the petitioner has been suspended on
My lord, it was suspended on, my lord, 9/10/2023.
9/10/23.
23.
The customers that had been attached with the petitioner's license were thereafter subsequently attached with the fair price shop of Ambija Singh, AMBIJA, Ambija Singh.
Lordship, find it page 31. That is the tagging order. Order that tag the customer. Page 31, lordship. It is the order of 31/5/2024. This is the order.
Not customers, you say consumers, huh? Consumers. Were tagged with the fair price shop of Ambija Singh. Pusta. Next. When the executive magistrate Lakshipur, Kachar, visited the fair price shop of Ambija Singh, the same was found closed. Pusta. Surprisingly, the executive magistrate Lakshipur has sealed the personal dwelling place,
Yes.
dwelling house of the petitioner, thinking that the same is the fair price shop of Ambija Singh. The petitioner's counsel submits that the petitioner has no place to go as of this moment. Mr.
S.R. Borua,
S.R. Barwa, learned counsel for
all respondents.
all the respondents, submits that he will obtain instructions as to whether the personal dwelling house of the petitioner has been sealed. While the seal notice,
I'm door number 2, my lord.
seal notice bracket door number 2
Yes.
on 17/7/24. List the matter day after tomorrow. You take the first lot. Probably he's using that. Maybe there is some agreement between Ambija Singh and the petitioner also. We don't know. Anna?
I will get the instruction.
May I please your lordship?
Yes.
It's a contractor based also admitted amount lordship.
Art Mrs. R. Bora, the counsel for the petitioner who submits that the petitioner's contractual dues amounting to rupees 28,57,213 has not been paid.
Part payment has been made.
So you're claiming 28 lakh.
28.
Issue notice returnable in 4 weeks. Ms. S. Kemprai accept notice on behalf of
It's for number 3, 4, and 5.
3, 4, and 5. Who is for 1? Mr. R. R. Goy accept notice on behalf of respondent number 1.
1 and 2.
1 and 2. List the matter after 4 weeks to enable the respondents counsel to file their affidavit.
12 and 13 for admission.
Please, your lordship. Lordship, on last occasion, the respondent number 1 was supposed
Huh?
to take instructions. On last occasion, lordship,
Who was supposed to take instructions?
respondent number 1, ASTC.
What is this matter pertaining to?
Lordship, a tender was passed, a tender was passed, lordship, and then in regards to tender, they were supposed to build one station building at some type, and accordingly they built. And then the cost, at the cost of rupees 32 lakhs. And lordship, after 32 lakhs.
So how much is pending?
Lordship,
How much is pending?
lordship, in one, for Dr. Chandra Boro, lordship, 17 lakhs. And for Monin Boro, it will. Monin Boro, lordship, 23.
Any affidavit has been
29.
filed?
But as per my instruction, activity has been filed, your lordship.
Lordship, they have.
Huh?
Yes, lordship, some amount has been paid. The only balancing amount is remaining, lordship.
Yes, why are you not paying the balance amount?
The balance amount, lordship, after that instruction, I will pay your lordship.
No, you see, no, that's not the question. Whatever balance amount is, why should you take instructions? You pay the amount, that's all. You calculate and pay the amount. Why should you obtain instructions and why should we waste precious time on you obtaining instructions? You let your officers calculate the balance amount and pay it, that's all.
Lordship, it is stated in paragraph 6 of my affidavit. There is
Yes.
further ways to state the outstanding bill amount could not be paid to the petitioner till they since the state sanction plan fund have already been utilized temporarily by the authorities of the corporation for.
That is your problem. You have used it up. Why did you use it up? It is for his contract work. Why did you use it for something else? It is like it is like your department. Instead of paying you your fees, giving your fees to somebody else for something else. When it has been sanctioned for your fees, they have to give it to you. They should not give it to somebody else. So say, whatever it is, madam, you have made him work. It's your duty to pay him, that's all. That can be no excuse.
Paucity of fund, your lordship.
Paucity of funds, then why did you issue a tender notice when you don't have money? That's cheating, and that amounts to cheating. Why shouldn't the criminal case be registered against your officers for cheating the petitioner?
It also stated, Lordship, in para 6, that further the deponent begs to state the corporation is not in a position to make payment to the civil contractors, including the writ petitioner from his own source of.
Madam, I get that. You're not in a position to pay. If you were not in a position to pay from the very beginning, why did you issue a tender notice for construction of a building for which you did not have the money? Then isn't it cheating? Why shouldn't your officers be, why shouldn't the case be, a criminal case be registered against your officers for cheating him?
Lordship, we have requested the state government. to
Mr.
provide
Madam, that is no excuse. That is no excuse.
Lordship, if the money is not released by the state government. or it's not
Why did you
by the
use a,
Corporation, your Lordship.
Miss Madam, there's one thing. When you issued the work order for the contract work, was the money available or not? Was there a sanction amount given for the money? No, that it will not be there. Why should it be there? It's understood. Madam, it's common sense. You don't need to be a rocket scientist to understand those. Please don't try to insult your intelligence and my intelligence on that issue. This is basically a case of making him work and not giving him the amount. So we'll ask the police to register, we'll ask the police to register a 420 case against you. This is a cheating case.
Not 16, your Lordship. We are
This basically amounts to cheating. Enough of this thing has been.
also maybe taken up tomorrow.
No,
your
no.
Lordship.
Why?
Then 2, your Lordship.
Huh?
I'll call my senior, your Lordship.
Why? What do you mean? What is there to say beyond your affidavit?
Ask for the state government for that system.
You see, when you have asked for, when you have made him work, knowing that you cannot pay, what does that amount to? That amounts to cheating.
Not actually cheating, your Lordship. Basically, we are actually corporation, your Lordship. We don't have own money, your Lordship. Should be sanctioned by the state government, your Lordship.
It says here, the deponent further begs to state that the said sanction plan fund have already been utilized. The money was there, but you have utilized temporarily by the authorities for disbursement of salaries to the employees of the corporation. The outstanding bill amount could not be paid to the petitioner. So what is clear from here is that the amount was there, but you have used it for something else.
Lordship, it is also stated that in this connection, the corporation has also submitted proposal before.
That is a different thing. You submit, that is no, nothing.
But maybe taken up 2, your Lordship.
No. Heard. Mr.
Yes, sir.
A. Saranya, learned counsel for the petitioner. Also heard Miss
Adeka, your Lordship.
R. Dekha, learned counsel for
How about Mr. I am that, your Lordship, for FCCO.
I. M. Das, on behalf of Mr. I. M. Das, learned counsel for the ASTC.
AFC.
Who is this I. M. Das?
I am that, your
R. M. Das.
He's the standing council of, FCCO.
That's right. Where is he?
He's here. in the-
Tell him to come. We'll wait for him. Tell him to come.
Yes, sir. Okay.
Yes, after some time.
14.
I am put up 57 minutes. I need 3 weeks time.
Huh?
I need 3 weeks time to file a bill.
Okay, right. Mr. S. Bodhakur, learned counsel for the respondent number 2 and 3. Is granted 3 weeks time to file affidavit in opposition. This is the matter of the
Lordship.
affidavit has to be filed.
From our side, no.
From their side, not from your side. Huh?
Yes, Your Lordship.
And no one appears. Who is there? What to do? Where is this Mr. A. Bhuyan? A. Bhuyan is the council. Mr. D. Barwa. Huh? Or Devashish Barwa? Is it? Yeah, Ali. Who is here? Yeah, Ali. And then Mr. A. Bhuyan is also there. What to do? Can we dispose it of without their participation? I doubt.
Your Lordship, if I may, there are two separate writ petitions, with the same facts, which are tagged together. We are praying for, we're praying for rule to direct respondent as to why the NIT issued shall not be given effect till due
No,
compliance.
there are two other analogous matters.
Yes, sir.
Let us list it together then.
Yes, thank you.
What are those? What are those matters?
The number are 412 and 393 of 2021, Your Lordship.
Okay. Right, no one appears for the respondent. This is the petitioner's representative. However, no one appears for the respondents. The petitioner's counsel submits that there are two analogous matters with which the present case can be tagged or can be tagged. So accordingly, registry to tag this case along with WPC number
393 of 2021.
393 of 2021 and
412 of 2021.
412 of 2021. This is a matter after 2 weeks. What is to be done?
Lordship, in this matter, the brief has been already been taken by us.
Huh?
This brief has already been returned, Your Lordship. Separate council, I've already informed other party. For AP Engineering Project India Limited, Your Honor. Now a
Ah.
separate council is appearing on.
Who is the
And they have a standing council of themselves, Mr. P. Goswami, I guess, Your Honor. I'll inform them, Your Honor, because I have already informed them, therefore yesterday the matter is coming. They said that they come, the separate set of council will be appearing on their behalf. So because
Right,
in this,
Mr. A.I. Ali appeared and stated and submitted that the brief has been taken by the council, by the client, and they have and the respondents have appointed one
new council,
new council in their place. Anyway, list the matter after 2 weeks.
Obliged.
60.
Short accommodation matter, I could prepare it. No, there was a family crisis, that's why I was prepared with, I don't know, 40 method, but 16 I could prepare. The Thursday perhaps, if my understanding.
I'm the respondent was still matter.
What is this matter about?
Well, it's a settlement of a fishery method, he is enjoying, there's no stay out.
So no hurry.
And my big bill is 14 lakhs.
Huh?
My big bill is 14 lakhs and petitioner big bill is 8 lakhs.
Oh. No hurry. Let it be listed, no hurry. On the prayer made by the petitions council for adjournment, list the matter after a week. Published.
70.
They have not filed the affidavit for quite some time. But we have received the proper instructions in this case.
Lordship, may fix a short date, we will file our affidavit by this week itself.
This is regarding
Non-payment,
bills.
Lordship.
Non-payment of bills.
Mr.
Here, Lordship,
M. Buyan,
Lordship.
Learned Counsel for,
Responding numbers 4 and 5, Lordship.
they are the main persons.
Yes, Lordship. Lordship.
4 and 5 submits that. He will be filing affidavit in a position within,
Lordship, by this week itself.
are you sure?
Yes, Lordship.
Have you got
Yes,
instructions?
Lordship, we have received the instructions.
Within this week, as he has received instructions in the matter. This is the matter. After the week.
Much appreciated.
18 to 23.
My lord, in the case, I am appearing item number 18, 22, 23, my lord, and I have to substitute the petitioner. Because he died in accident, my lord,
He died?
died in accident, the petitioner.
Petitioner is a what? Is a cooperative.
Is a cooperative
Society.
represented by the secretary, my lord.
How does it matter?
My lord, it has to be represented by new secretary.
Who is operating the fishery?
No one.
No one.
No. Well, the process was initially started in 21, but subsequently it.
So no one is running the fishery.
No
How
one
come?
is run.
And no one is, and you're not interested in having the,
Fishery, my lord, but accidentally. he
getting
died.
it, is it being run daily wise?
No. Regular settlement, my lord, was given, then, my lord, it was thrown so much of contempt also. They had given daily basis despite of order, then honorable court stayed it.
But that was withdrawn
And that has been stayed.
honorable. court-
Thereafter, my lord, the
Honorable court
person
has transferred.
petitioner, person, my lord, the writ petitioner, he died of accident, my. So we have to substitute it, my lord. If he does not come up, my lord, I have to draw my wakalat. So that's why I need some accommodation from your person.
Who is appearing for the other side?
Other side is, she is there.
So what have you got to say to his prayer for adjournment?
Gentlemen, my lord.
No objection. I am ready. Only thing is that he wants to
Substitute.
substitute the petitioner.
My lord, shortage cannot be, my lord, lordship, give me some days, because, my lord, if they do not turn up, I have to withdraw my wakalat now.
Then you withdraw.
Right now, I cannot.
It probably implies that they don't want you anymore. Then
They
what to
want
do?
my lord.
Huh? They want.
One, but
Yeah.
I, lordship, my procedure, I'll be in technically fault, my lord. Lordship, at least give me 2 weeks time, my lord, then lordship fix the entire matter for final disposal. If he comes, then we'll file substitute, otherwise lordship will pass a probate order.
In fact, one of the secretary died possibly a long, some time has already gone, on last week.
When did he die?
My lord, that I cannot, my lord, his son told me, my lord,
When did his son tell you?
but yesterday, my lord, I called him over phone.
On last occasion also, similar
I-
submission was made.
No, I
Acha.
never met.
It is not reflected in the order, but submission
I
of.
never met.
Right, Mr. J.I. Barbuya, learned counsel for the petitioner in
Item 18, 22,
WPC 3775 of 2022 submits that he received a call yesterday. That is 21/7/2024 from the son of the secretary of the petitioner, who stated that the secretary had expired. He accordingly prays for 2 weeks' time to substitute the secretary of the petitioner society. Miss A.N. Hussain appearing in WPC number. In WPC 3975 of 2022 and 4208 of 2022. Submit that she has no objection to the prayer made by Mr. J. Barbuya. Mr. S. Kartaki appearing on behalf of petitioner in WPC number 3826 of 2022 also submits that he has got no objection to the prayer made by Mr. J. Barbuya. The counsels for the parties agree that a fixed date may be, and that the date may be fixed for final disposal of the case. Accordingly, on the prayer of the parties, list the matter on
We suffer, my lord.
You all can have a small standing committee amongst yourselves.
Lordship, can it be on 12th August?
12?
My lord, interim order earlier to be continued.
What is the interim order?
Stay bill ne granted.
Interim order
Huh?
not to give anybody.
Oh.
Interim order, my lord, stay.
The interim order to continue till the next day.
See, I'm seeking adjournment for in this matter, as I mentioned,
Why?
because my senior counsel NNB Chaudhary is suffering from
Suffering from
illness,
what illness?
fever,
Fever. So you want adjournment for how long?
3 weeks.
You're going to be ill, you're going to be suffering for 3 weeks.
Otherwise, matter infectious.
I think so. Period of completion was 18 months. That was in February 2022. What is the status of the construction work?
Already almost completed.
Almost completed.
Last occasion when matters come, then I have, because before lordship, that it is almost completed.
We will list it next week.
Lordship. I'll obtain the status.
We obtain instruction. Right. Adjournment request has been made on behalf of Mr. NNB Chaudhary, learned counsel for the petitioner, on the ground that he is not well. On the other hand, Mr. K. Gogoi, learned CGC, submits that the construction work is nearly complete. And as such, the writ petition has more or less become infructuous. He submits that he will give the status report, exact status report on the construction work by the next day. Accordingly, list this matter on 29, 29/7.
26 to 28.
Unless the matter of this case is regarding non-payment of contextual fee amount, matter.
Yes,
I'm appearing for the deputy district commissioner in all the cases, but we are yet to receive the extra copies, Lordship. Our notice is ready.
you see, that's not the issue. The issue is regarding non-payment of bids.
So we do not have any instruction, Lordship.
How many copies have you got?
No, only the main copy, Lordship. They were supposed to serve as the extra copy, Lordship.
Why are you not giving the extra
Because our-
copy?
I think I have submitted.
No, because our, we
Oh.
made it ready for sending it, but
Huh?
Okay, I shall take step 5.
You give it to him. Mr.
PK Mazumdar, madam.
PK Mazumdar, learned counsel for the petitioner, submits that he will serve extra copies of the writ petitions to Mr. S.R. Barwa,
for respondent number 6,
learned counsel for the respondent number 6. He's the main respondent.
because they said they have submitted the bills to the district commissioner, because we have to ascertain it, Lordship. They, because water resource department is also there. The tender work was issued by the water resource department.
When will you give the bill, the copies?
But I have given copy to Water Resource Department. I don't. Okay, I shall give him copy today.
How many copies do you want?
So only one.
One copy give.
In all.
One copy, 3 writ petition.
Yes, Lordship.
Within the course of the day, within today, within the course of the day. List this matter on 29,
Obliged.
29/7.
Obliged. Sorry to, Lordship, I think the last 24 matter of my senior 20 on 24, he will be out of station.
Okay, okay, then item 24.
After-
He's going to be out of station, but he's going to be sick, I thought.
after-
Huh?
On 24, he will be for medical checkup or on
Oh, he's going on medical checkup. Where?
Delhi
Delhi.
from 29.
Huh?
From 29, he will be going to Delhi for medical checkup.
From 29, he'll be going for medical checkup. Okay, list the matter on 31st, yes, 31st July. We'll see. If he's not here, then we will adjourn. 31st July.
I think 29.
Actually, we have to inform Mr. K. Gogoi also. Item?
Lordship, in this matter, we are awaiting instruction, Lordship, this is regarding the forest royalty over our own part of land, Lordship.
Mr. R. Gogoi submits that he is awaiting instructions with regard to whether as to what type of as to what is the provision of law under which a mining lease can be provided in respect of a private land. List the matter when?
After 2 weeks, Lordship.
Huh?
After 2 weeks.
List the matter after 2 weeks.
Public, Lordship.
30 and 31.
I believe, Lordship.
Where the spot verification has been done or not?
Perhaps not, my.
Where is Mr. P. Sharma? Huh? Who is the counsel for the respondents?
Department.
Actually, I think the DC has to be there.
DC.
G. Bakshialal was there. Who is for the DC?
Lordship, that joint verification report was thought for, Lordship. It is, instruction is awaited, Lordship. I need some further time, Lordship. It has to be done by the South Salmara District Commissioner and the Dhubri District Commissioner.
Correct.
Yes, Lordship.
Why is it taking so much time?
Can it be after 2 weeks, Lordship? I will obtain it, Lordship.
Look, on that day, some other new council will turn up. You will not be there.
Not like that.
They are, they are passing the buck to one another.
We'll ensure it, Lordship. Whoever may be there, Lordship.
Why hasn't it been done? When did you speak to them? When did you speak to the authorities? Right. Mr. S.R. Barwa shall obtain instructions as to whether spot verification has been done in terms of the order dated 26/6/2020. List the matter on Thursday, this Thursday. This Thursday, huh?
Lordship.
That is on 25th.
But interim may continue.
Interim order to continue till the next day.
So for item 31, my lord, concern, my lord, that is, my lord, intellectuals. Because
Okay.
the order involved, my lord, that has, my lord, spent its force, my lord, by a flux of time.
Okay, right, Mr.
So I am not for the petitioner, but it is analogous therefore.
Who is
Anu Mondal, my lord.
where is he?
Chip, he's at port number 3, Lord.
Let him come, tell him to come. We'll wait for him.
Let it come on
31,
Thursday
31.
together, Lordship.
Huh?
My lord,
Thursday
come.
together, Lordship.
Both the matters may come. Keep your pleasure.
Admission 49 and 50.
Yes,
Lordship, in this case, regarding WPC number
for 4441.
4441, yes, Lordship. In that WPC, only a particular part of that amount has been admitted. And regarding the WPC number 4465, that amount has been admitted, Lordship. So I think, if possible, we'll file an affidavit to that effect, Lordship.
When?
Lordship may give us 2 weeks' time, Lordship.
Why?
Lordship, actually, the proper instructions are not with me. Proper instructions are with Council B. Google, Lordship. If required, Council B. Google can address regarding this.
Oh,
matter.
Mr. B. Gowai.
Yes, Lordship.
Tell him to come, we'll wait for him.
Lordship.
May I please hold Lordship? Your Lordship, I have acquired a commercial space measuring 3,757 square feet super building area situated in the western side of the first floor along with 3 car parking area from the MS Shakti builder or Shakti developer. By the registered date of sale executed on 16/12/2017 along with the MS Shakti developer. Thereafter, Your Honor, or on 22/1/2020, a notice inviting tender in the newspaper Purbanchal Pahari inviting offers on behalf of SBI from owners and power of attorney holder from premises.
Yes.
My lord.
My lord, one select one.
No, just wait for him. Let him, he has to give instruction. Yes, the issue is with regard to non-payment of rent and the non-execution of the agreement.
No, my lord, that is correct, my lord. We are agreeable to pay the rent, my lord. The problem is that there is no running water, my lord. We are deprived of that, my lord.
So what?
If-
But you're occupying the
Yes,
the
that is correct.
prison,
That
and
is
you pay.
My lord.
What do you mean? You cannot,
So that we are agreeable, my lord, but you are,
provide running water in the
my lord.
meantime.
If they are not satisfied
They
with
can
our
leave.
facility, they have vacated the
Correct.
premises.
No, but at the same time,
Your Honor, they have satisfied.
My lord, may come, please come to
Can
page
I-
44.
Let me. If they are, yes, Your Honor, I have come to that point. When they have made a communication letter with us, with the petitioner. Kindly see the annexer 4 at page 51. This is a communication letter from the SBI.
yes,
Shifting of our existing branch members selection of premises after satisfying the after visiting the premises and satisfying all the facility of the premises. They have sent this communication letter to the petitioner. And it is clearly mentioned that in I have highlighted one point at point number 4. Payment of rent will start from the date of taking possession by the bank, and bank will take possession of premises after completion of civil work by you. And I have highlighted one more point at point number 9. Bank will sign agreement with you for 10 years. Thereafter, the rent will be enhanced by every 5 years, subject to market price, but not exceeding 15%. 15%. Again, they have made a commitment in the publication. At page 43 here, that was 43, point number 1. The interest-free rental deposit equivalent to maximum 6-month rent may be guaranteed to the landlord at the time of taking possession of the
just a minute, page 43, which para?
point number 1.
Number 1,
Point
One-
number 1. 1.16
1.16.
or 1.16. Yes, my lord. It is mentioned that the interest-free rental deposit equivalent to maximum 6 months rent may be guaranteed to the landlord at the time of taking possession of the premises, depending upon the needs and demand of
When did they occupy the premises?
since March 2021. They have installed the
Which
locker.
March? First March.
My lord, that is disputed on us.
I have
According
checked
to
the-
you, when did you?
1/11/2021. 1/11/2021.
1/11/20.
They have operating their business from the from December for the 12th December,
Yeah,
but
29.
they have taken the possession from since March 2021. They have installed the locker in our premises before
who-
operating the business of SBI, operating the bank,
They have started they operated the what?
operating their business,
Operating
operating
their
their bank,
Huh?
operating their business. From
From March
I have checked
21.
the date. Your Honor. I have
But
checked.
who can decide this issue?
But
Well-
they have not executed, what is my humble submission before this honorable court? They have not executed the lease agreement with me and they have not paid the rent.
No,
After-
that will,
After occupying the
Mr. Counsel,
premises, and
Mr.
that's what they have.
Mr. Counsel,
Yes,
there is a thing called, the court also needing to ask some questions to
Yes,
clarify.
Yes, yes, my lord.
Okay, so please do not continue,
Yes.
mindlessly continue. The question is, they will make them pay, no doubt about it. Only thing is from which date.
Yes,
Now you see, according to you, they have occupied the place from March. And according to them, they have occupied it from November. Now, can this court decide that issue? Who is the best authority to decide whether they have occupied it from March or from November?
Like, may I submit,
Yes,
without considering what I would like to submit, my lord? Let SBI pay the amount from December 29th
Mhm.
at the
no, you occupied it from 1st November.
first number.
Then you'll have to pay from 1st November.
That we may be directed, my lord, without considering that I submit before.
And
November.
yes, no, whether you concede or not, you have to pay.
My lord,
And why not interest also?
my lord, please come to page 44 once.
44. Yes,
1.24, my lord.
1.24, yes.
Electrical charges will be borne by the bank, but water supply should be maintained by the landlord. There is a tussle in between the landowners and the owner of that flat, man. So we are the scapegoat for that. So they are having some kind of tussle with them. That is why they have stopped giving us water supply. The parking problem is there. Lot of other issues are lift issues are there.
You can always leave.
My lord, we are trying
You
because
can always leave.
my lord, that
There's
we are
no,
trying.
you see, but you cannot say that you're trying and at the same time occupy the place and not give anything to him.
My lord, we will give pay.
You have to pay.
My lord,
And how much interest will you pay?
my lord, interest may not be levied.
What the state bank is always, whenever someone takes a loan, the main thing you're worried about is interest. Why shouldn't you pay interest?
Only for the simple reason, my lord, because they have not.
He had to
provided-
approach this court. Because you're not paying rent since 2021.
My lord, can I say something regarding?
Just a minute.
I'll leave it to your lordship, my lord.
Yes.
Yes, sure. They say that they have raised the issues again and again, and we have meet up all the problem. Because through the later annexer, can you see at space 67 annexer 30? This is the communication letter made to the SBI. Can I read? To the Assistant General Manager, State Bank of India, Bhangagar, ABC, dated 18th October 2000, later dated 22 July 2000. Completion of work requested at the premises and area of rent. We have completed the needful work as per the requirement started by you at the Narengi site. The possession of the property was given to the bank in the month of March, and thereafter the locker was moved into the premises. The work of furniture had started ever since. We have provided your advocate with all the documents requiring the documentation of the lease agreement before March and made sure that the meter is at place. All the necessary responsibility has been performed from our end, but unfortunately the agreement is yet to be signed and no rent has been provided to us so far. It is humble request that all the paperwork be completed and the rent due since April be clear at the earliest. We also requested you to reimburse us for the electricity bill that we have paid so far starting from April. I personally visited Mr. Hazarika twice, called him several times, and also submitted a letter highlighting the above stated matter. Regrettably, none of the matters were addressed, and kindly look into the subject matter, do the needful at the earliest. So is later I have completed all the.
You have asked from April, not from March. You have asked for rent from April.
Was given, the possession of the property was given to the in the month of.
Mr. Counsel, there's a thing called your demand. Now, your demand is from which month? As per your page 68, 67. As per page 67, what is your demand? For which month?
Since April.
Then? Now, what about, where have you said that no water connection?
My lord, my lord may come to page number 76,
No.
my lord. This was the letter dated 1/12/2022, my lord. Page 76, my lord, para 1. Lift is prohibited for the staff members, physically handicapped, senior citizens, and other such customers who require a lift to come to our office, as there is no provision of walking ramp. There is an obstruction to park the vehicle at our staff at our allotted parking, for which we are forced to park our vehicles outside. The water supply of our branch has been stopped, for which we are forced to operate with paid water supply from local vendors. Due to unavailability of water supply, there is hygiene issue for which we have to receive complaints from our staff as well as for respective customers. My lord, may come to page 77 as well. They had one fight also with the building owners, my lord, the landlord. At 77, number 1, the matter of lift, as soon as you have brought to the issue, we filed an FIR at Nunmati police station. So there's a tussle in between the petitioner and the society, my lord. So that is, we are victim of that.
You see, Mr. Council, but that does not give you any right
Absolutely.
not to pay any rent.
My lord.
If you want, you can leave. No one asking you to stay.
So from the agreeable date, my lord, that is not disputed.
So you have to pay till April.
No,
Why not?
from 1/11/21.
You have to make an agreement also.
My lord.
With effect from. You have to make an agreement with effect from which date?
My lord, we took from 1/11/21, my lord.
I think this issue will have to be decided by the civil court.
Absolutely, my lord. That is the settlement.
Civil court, at least with
That is
regard
the-
to when you, but with, from 1st November, you pay the amount
My lord,
with interest.
my lord. My lord.
And yes, with interest.
But my lord, they have installed the locker since March. They've installed the locker before operating the business, before operating the business.
When did you install the locker?
My lord, I'm not aware, but maybe what my learned friend says.
Then, if you install the locker,
But the
that
civil
means
work
that
and
is-
everything was not completed, my lord. One is banking on that letter. So that is a disputed matter of fact, my lord. The report,
can you,
Before
can you come to a compromise with regard to the date?
I'll
Of-
talk with the
Yes.
petitioner.
Yes.
Petitioner, if they want to compromise the matter, then I have no problem.
But you pay the amount now.
my lord.
You see, otherwise civil court just for
My lord.
April, May, June, July, August, September, October, for 7 months, you are going to fight. Whether it should be this date or that date. For lawyers, it might be good. For your clients, it might not be very helpful. It might be a loss.
Correct.
Yes.
I don't know, depends upon you whether you are going
We
to
have
think
come
of your
directly
interest.
To the
Huh?
Honorable High Court for speedy relief.
Correct, but when there's disputed questions of fact, a writ court is not the proper court because evidence has to be recorded.
Absolutely.
I have annexed all the communication. with-
Mr. Counsel, when there is a dispute with regard to facts, documents have to be proved, and that is by way of evidence only.
Yes, sir.
Then otherwise you go to civil court, both of you. But with regard to the amount payable, you pay.
My lord.
And you make the, but again, agreement will be made from which date?
That the civil court will decide. We'll pay from November, my lord. And if we come up to an amicable settlement, we will be resolved. Basically, my lord, the tussle is between the
No, I do not know. Tussle is between who and who, that is a different issue.
But they have occupied my premises without executing the lease agreement.
That is disputed.
After,
He is disputing it, that is the problem. There is nothing in the records to show that they have occupied it from February or March. And in fact, you also, though you have said that from March, you have made a claim for your rent from April only. So it'll be April, May, June, July, August, September, October, 7 months. Right. Heard, Mr.
Devaranjan Kakuti, D Kakuti.
Learned counsel for the petitioner. And Mr.
AK Sahwal,
A.K. Sayawala for
SBI, State Bank.
the State Bank of India. The grievance of the petitioner is that the respondent State Bank of India have started operating the SBI Madhgaria branch from the commercial space owned by the petitioner, which is in a building complex known as Shakti Square. Having a super built up area of 3757 square feet in the first floor. The
Ballot area may not be reflected, otherwise again there will be some error.
okay, don't say the area.
Ah.
The petitioner's counsel submits that despite the SBI having put their lockers in the leased out area since March 2021, no rent has been paid to the petitioner, and neither has any agreement been executed between the parties for the lease in terms of the letter dated 4/4/2020 issued by the Assistant General Manager, State Bank of India. Bracket Annexure 4. Further, the SBI has also not given to the petitioner the interest-free rental deposit equivalent to maximum 6 months rent at the time of taking possession of the premises, as provided in clause 1.16 of the terms and conditions of the lease of the premises
Of the NIT. Bank.
of the NIT dated what is the NIT date
NIT number is there, SSIIMB,
of the NIT number
SBIIMS,
SBIIMS/GHY/2019-20/83. That is that page at the bracket annexure 3. Page 39. It is there, huh? So you have to pay this amount also. The 6 months you have to pay.
If we continue, my lord, at the time of execution, our lordship may.
Actually, you have to pay. Right. Mr. A.K. Sahiwala, the learned counsel for the SBI. On the other hand, submits that rent has not been paid to the petitioner and agreement not signed due to the respondents not being given adequate water supply
All the amenities that were required to be given by the.
and all other amenities that were required to be given.
Lordship, sir.
He also submits that the interest-free rental deposit equivalent to 6 months rent has also not been given to the petitioner till. Next one, I have heard the learned process for the party. The facts, the pleadings and the submissions made by the parties clearly show that. No, besides that, you also, the counsel for the respondents SBI also submits that the petitioner's premises has been occupied by the SBI only from 1st November 2021. That's one, huh? Then I have heard the learned counsels for the parties. The submissions made by the councils and the pleadings in the records clearly show that the respondent SBI has not paid rent to the petitioner from the date it has occupied the petitioner's premises in question. Further, no agreement has been executed by the SBI with the petitioner for the leased out property. Besides, the SBI not having given interest-free rental deposit equivalent to a maximum of 6 months rent after taking possession of the premises in question. Though the respondent SBI's counsel has tried to make out a case that due to the what did you say? What not being given?
No. It is that page number, huh? 76, my lord. Wide letter dated 1/12/22, my lord. Lift, parking, water supply.
Not being given the basic facilities required for renting out the premises, which has been communicated to the petitioner, as the reason for not giving the rent, This court is of the view that the same cannot be said to be a justifiable reason for denial of payment of rent to the petitioner. When the respondent SBI has been occupying the petitioner's premises for the last few years, the reason for not paying rent by the respondent SBI is clearly unreasonable and not sustainable in law. The only question that has to be determined is the date from which the respondent SBI had occupied the petitioner's premises. Full stop. While the respondent SBI has stated that it has occupied the petitioner's premises from 1st November 2021. It is the case of the petitioner that the respondent SBI has started operating the SBI lockers in the petitioner's premises from March 2021. And that the petitioner had asked for payment of rent from April 2021. In terms of the letter dated 18/10/2021 issued by the petitioner. Bracket annexure 13. Stop. The question of whether the respondent is the question of whether the respondent SBI would have to pay rent to the petitioner from April 2021 being a disputed question of fact, this court is of the view that the parties would have to approach the civil court for determining whether the petitioner is entitled to receive rent for the premises from the SBI from April 2021. On the other hand, as the SBI has admitted to having started operation of the what branch is that? Operation of the Madgaria branch of the SBI from 1st November 2021. The respondent SBI is directed to pay rent to the petitioner at the rate of
27.50.
27.50
Square feet.
Huh?
Square feet. 27 rupees. 50 paisa.
27.50 per square feet with effect from 1/11/2021 till 1/11/2021. Within a period of 3 weeks from today. 3 weeks from today. Full stop. Further, as the SBI has been unreasonable in not furnishing rent to the petitioner despite being in occupation of the petitioner's premises for the last nearly 3 years. This court is also of the view that the respondent SBI will have to pay interest on the unpaid rent with interest at the rate of 6% per annum from the till final payment of the said amount to the petition. First. Next para. What about the agreement? The next para, the respondent bank shall also pay to the petitioner the interest-free rental deposit equivalent to 6 months' rent in terms of the NIT number SBIMS/GHY/2019-20/83 within 3 weeks from today.
And they may also be directed to give us running water and whatever amenities will left. That may be left. Because my lord, they have not executed the lease agreement. That kindly direct him to execute the lease agreement.
No, that will be done, but you also may ensure that they get water.
Water,
they,
and-
that is the disputed question, how can they operate the business without
They are saying that they are buying water on their own.
that we have indicated.
You cannot take everything. You have got to give something in return. Okay, next para. The respondent SBI is also directed to execute a lease deed with the petitioner in terms of the letter dated 4/4/2020 issued by the Assistant General Manager SBI. Bracket annexure 4. The petitioner, on the other hand, is directed to ensure that all the facilities that were to be provided, all the facilities and benefits that were to be provided by the landlord should be provided to the respondent SBI, including running water
Within my lord one time frame.
within a period of 3 weeks from today.
1 month.
We are asking them for payment within 3 weeks.
Okay.
3 weeks from today. The writ petition is accordingly disposed.
Deeply obliged.
Highly
Time being 12:30.
Lordship, in this matter, I seek some time, Lordship, because long back ago, affidavit has been filed.
Huh?
Long back ago, affidavit in these cases were filed. But now some developments are there. The concerned officer who deals with this case is on leave. So she will be joining today. Lordship, may I pray for 1 week time, Lordship?
For what?
Lordship, for up-to-date instructions in this case, Lordship.
What up-to-date instructions is a question of payment.
Lordship, yes, Lordship,
You,
regarding
you,
the payment,
you see, your affidavit,
yes, Lordship, that I have seen, Lordship. Only a portion, only a portion has been paid, Lordship.
you see, it says here, the sanction plan fund have already been utilized temporarily by the authorities of the corporation for disbursement of salaries to the employees of the corporation. As such, the outstanding bill amount could not be paid.
Lordship,
Now you have diverted his contractual bills amount for payment of salary.
Lordship,
And this affidavit was filed in 2018.
18 years, Lordship, by the earlier.
So
mentioned-
you see, this is amounts, if you have not been able to pay till now, this amounts to cheating the petitioner.
Lordship,
No.
that is what, Lordship.
So
because
we
I-
direct the OC to file a criminal case against you.
No, I have also asked my learned friend. He is also not aware whether the petitioner has received the payment or not. That is why, Lordship.
No, Lordship, I'm saying I will communicate. I'm sure they have not received yet, but Lordship, just to be sure, I will also communicate.
2018 affidavit.
Say pay for 1 week time, not more, Lordship.
All right,
Lordship.
Mr.
Yes, sir.
A. Sarane appears for the petitioner while Mr.
R.M. Das.
R.N. Das appears for the ASTC.
Yes, pending counsel.
The grievance of the petitioner is the contractual bills amounting to rupees 17,62,321 have not been paid to the petitioner till date, despite the petitioner having completed the contract work and having been paid a certain amount of his contractual bills. Puस्तक. The writ petition has been filed
17.
on 27/8/2018. Puस्तक. Next para. In the affidavit in opposition filed on behalf of the respondents on 5/6/2018. How can it be? I thought this is amended. No, not amended. Writ petition was filed when?
17, Lordship.
Which date?
Lordship. Affidavit was signed on 24th August 2018.
Okay, this writ petition was filed in the year 2017. You just said, huh? In the affidavit in opposition filed on behalf of the respondents on 5/6/2018, the respondents have taken a stand that the sanction plan fund for the contract work had already been utilized temporarily. No. That the sanction plan fund had already been utilized temporarily by the authorities of the corporation for disbursement of salaries to the employees of the corporation. First up, as such, the outstanding bill amount could not be paid to the petition. More than 6 years have elapsed from the date of submission of the affidavit in opposition by the ASTC. Mr. R.M. Das submits that he will obtain instructions
Within a week, Lordship.
by next Monday
Lordship.
as to why the petition's bill has not been paid. List the matter on Monday. And what about the next case?
Same, Lordship. Only the amount is different, Lordship.
Okay, out here also same. Amount is how much out here? Amount is 23,32,547. The affidavit is same date. Affidavit is 14 June 2018. Okay.
Keep here. All right. 22 for orders.
Okay, my lord, he is not interested.
Huh?
Yeah, my lord, I have no communication with my client. Past 5 years.
I don't think anything remains actually. And another thing, you have not taken any steps since 2019. Then,
No communication, but your lordship may close my lord.
right. Heard Mr. A. Khanikar, non counsel for the petitioner. Also heard Mr. S. Bhattakur for
That's 1, 2 and 3,
point number 2 and 3. Full stop. Assailing the selection of the respondent number 4 as a retail outlet dealer of petroleum for Dio Mali in the district of Tirap, Arunachal Pradesh. The writ petition has been filed contending that the respondents BPCL have acted in violation of their guidelines framed for selection of retail outlet dealer. Next para. This court had issued notice on 29/7/2019 and petitioner was to take steps upon the respondents 2, 3 and 4. Full stop. The petitioner's counsel submits that the petitioner has not been able to communicate with his client for the last 5 years. Full stop. Next para. The office note dated 10/6/2024. No, the proceedings of the Lawazima court dated 10/6/2024 show that the petitioner has not taken steps for service of notice upon the respondent number 4. On considering the above, this court is of the view that the petitioner is not interested in pursuing the matter. The writ petition is accordingly dismissed for not complying with the directions to take steps for service of notice upon the respondent number 4.
Keep Lordship. All right. 23.
Lavazima court's order is there, lordship.
Huh?
They have not taken steps, lordship.
But the problem is this matter has come up for the first time after 5 years. I don't think anything survives in this case. only. We'll give another date, right? No one appears for the petition on court. While Mr. S.R. Barwa appears for the state respondent,
1 and 2.
state response number 1 and 2. The Lawazima court order dated 10/6/2024 states that none has appeared for the petitioner and that petitioner has not taken steps for service of notice upon the respondent number 5. Good stuff. In the interest of justice, leaves the matter again on Monday. Next Monday. Tuesday, next Tuesday, next Tuesday, 30th.
34.
Yeah, teacher, my lord, I am appearing on behalf of the petitioner, and I have been newly engaged in this case, and I have filed wakalatnama, but that has not been tagged to the record. That has not been tagged to the record. Already I filed the wakalatnama.
So what is to be done here?
Here, my lord, this content petition is filed by the petitioner for violation of the order dated 22/04/2019. Passed by this honorable court in WPC number 2552 of 2019. So, my lord, there was a direction from this honorable court that is at page 16, my lord. Your lordship may come to the page 16, where is the order by which the petitioner, the respondent were directed, my lord. 16, my lord. On the last 3 lines, my lord. On the last 3 lines, my lord.
To consider the representation.
Yes, ma'am. Within 3 minutes.
Yes, consider.
There's no pending liabilities for the division lordship against the payment of petitioner lordship.
Have you shown it?
No, I had to receive the argument.
End of the matter.
Pending liabilities, something like that.
You should file the affidavit, ma'am.
No need. This is there. We'll record that. We'll record it. You can take a photo of it. You take a photo.
After recording, I'll give them a copy of lordship. The copy of the-
Why don't you make 2 copies?
I just received it in the morning.
Oh.
Filled it out.
Correct.
Mother, maybe listed after 1 week.
No, there's nothing.
Let me obtain the extension from my client,
Heard, mister?
RC Sancheti.
Huh?
RC Sancheti.
R.C. Sancheti. Learned counsel for the petitioner who submits that he has submitted Wakalatnama with the registry of this court in executed by the petitioner, appointing him as the counsel for the petitioner. The petitioner's counsel submits that the matter pertains to non-compliance of the order dated 22/4/2019 passed in WPC number 2552/2009. Wherein, not comma, wherein this court had directed the chief engineer PHE to consider the petitioner's representation dated 28/1/2019 for making payment of outstanding dues with interest within a period of 3 months. Good stuff. Next para, Mr. R.R. Gogoi, learned counsel for the chief engineer PHE, Assam, has submitted letter number PHE/G-51/2021/2722/24 dated 12/1/22. Acha, wait, sorry. Issued by executive engineer, not P, executive engineer bracket PHE, Morigaon division, to the chief engineer PHE, Water Assam, which states that there is no outstanding bills pending in Morrigan division in respect of the supply of ferric alum, FERRIC AULUM by the petitioner. The letter also states that the concerned S full stop O bracket store and AEE bracket PHE Morrigan subdivision have reported that there is no pending bill against the petition. Next part. In view of the above letter dated 12/1/2022 issued by the executive engineer PHE Morrigan division, the contempt petition stands closed. The letter dated 12/1/2022 is made a part of the record and marked as an exchange.
Public notice.
LB 49 and 50.
Well, I was directed to have the admissible amount, my lord, of these two cases. So far as my lord, this WBC 4441. We have stated in my affidavit also. The amount admissible so far as our record is concerned is some 9 lakhs.
9 lakhs.
Yes. Lordship will find that in the writ petition itself, my lord, he has annexed. Lordship, page 23.
Page 23.
No, 21, my lord, of the writ petition.
Page 21.
21. It is 958405.
Page 21.
Yes, down below, my lord.
958.
Yes, and at page 20, lords, you will find the name of the writ petitioner. Liability statement in respect of sales. And for the other case, lords, you will find that.
So this 5858405 is admitted.
Yes. 9895.
That is not what your junior said.
Well,
Your junior had said that they have admitted a small portion of this amount only.
no, well, in the next case,
Hmm.
next page, lordship, it is Gopalji Das, page 22. There is 2 lakhs, 2,11,000 or 17,000.
Yes.
There is a small amount.
Ah.
So this is the exact amount that was, my lord, being claimed by the second writ petitioner. That is the admitted one.
Okay.
But in the first writ petition, there, my lord, according to the writ petitioner, liability is some 18 lakhs. But from our record, whatever we have found is 9 lakhs something.
Okay.
So this is my submission, madam. And for the rest amount, my lord, if you can show something, let him represent before the chief engineer. They will verify, my lord, for the rest amount. madam.
Yes, or you can go to civil court.
Lordship, that is, okay, Lordship will just for a minute turn to page 23 of the same petition.
Yes.
Lordship will see the amount admitted. IFG onward to forward here with liabilities of Hariram Das and Gopalji under HA 3054 RB amounting to rupees 11,75,633 plus 55,595 plus 8,331 in respect of both the petitioner. The amount is 20,31,559. It is their admission, Lordship, by the additional chief engineer.
That's what to do.
Lordship may direct nothing, Lordship.
They will let
It is
them
admitting
verify.
a certain
Huh?
Whatever we have admitted, let them pay that.
Yes.
For the disputed part, let him represent and let him show that this is the work that I have done for the rest part. So they will verify, and if it is found to be true.
No, you have already verified.
Yes.
You go to the civil court for the,
See, the admitted amount is then 20,31,559 at page 23.
have you submitted any affidavit?
Yes, yes. sir.
What is the affidavit? Let us see your affidavit.
It is affidavit filed by my lord respondent number 2.
True, yes.
There we have my lord annexed this, my lord, same document,
Same thing.
same document. But what I am saying is, my lord, so far as this list is concerned, whatever admissible.
No, we cannot carry on asking
Yes,
you
sir.
to verify.
Yes.
That is not the That is not the role of the
Lordship,
writ
let
court.
them release the admitted amount. Regarding the balance portion, I will make a fresh representation to the authorities concerned, showing my statement and let them verify.
You
There
go
is
to,
no bar
you,
date, that-
you go to civil court, how does it matter?
Because Lordship, the amount which they have admitted, Lordship is apparently different from what has been admitted by the additional chief.
Now, what to do? This is the that is the risk you take when you come to a writ court. That is the risk you take. We cannot have one verification after the other.
No, my lord, one thing, my lord, there may be a case, my lord, that some portion of the work has been done in Udalguri. The report, whatever we have got is from my lord Mongoldo. There are two, maybe. So that's why let him represent for that part. We have nothing to say. It is possible. What they have said. Your lordship
This is for which portion?
It is from Mongoldo. Mongoldo and Dolgaon.
And you did work in Udalguri also.
Yes, lordship, because earlier it was a separate district, thereafter it was brought under one. Some bifurcation has. That is why the difference is there. Can't say.
But then why should he do a separate thing? Why don't you take instruction with regard to Udalguri also?
This lordship, let him obtain the instruction.
Otherwise,
So for the second case.
you see,
Yes,
if we
yes.
allow
We-
this kind of a
my lord.
repetition, then it carry on.
There we. Yes, second can be closed. The second petition, something is there.
No, that is a different thing. But the first portion, you obtain instruction.
Lordship.
In the first case, you're right. Mr. B. Gogoi submits that out of the petitioner's claim of rupees 20.31559 lakhs.
So lordship, it's only 18 lakhs 14,331.
18, yeah?
18 lakhs 14,331.
18 lakhs 14,000
331.
331. The respondents have admitted their liability up to 9,58,405. Mr. B. Gogoi submits that. The reason may be due to the fact that the petitioner had worked in Mongolda district and Udalguri district. The present liability statement made by the respondents pertains to Mongolda district. He accordingly submits that. He accordingly prays that he may be allowed to obtain instructions from the Udalguri district / division with regard to any outstanding liability that there might be in respect of the petitioner's claim. Where is allowed? This is the matter after?
Well, after 2 weeks.
After 2 weeks, to enable Mr. B. Gogoi to obtain instructions on the same. Then, and the item, next item, item 18,
Yes, sir. 4465.
heard Mr. B. Chowdhury. No, I am
Ahmedabad.
M. Das, learned counsel for the petitioner. Also heard Mr. B. Gogoi, learned counsel for the state respondent. The petitioner's grievance is that that despite executing a number of works under the respondent number 3, the petitioner has not been paid his bills amounting to rupees 2,17,228. Mr. B. Gogoi, learned counsel for the PWD,
Yes, sir.
submits that after verification of the claim made by the petitioner, it was found that the petitioner is liable to be paid the admitted amount of rupees 2,17,228.
Right.
In view of the stand taken by the respondents that they are liable to pay to the petitioner the above admitted amount, the respondents should pay the same to the petitioner within a period of
4 months.
4 months from the date of receipt of a copy of the fund. Writ petitions accordingly disposed of.
Lordship, the other case, lordship may pray for a big paper.
Give a date.
25.
Content picture instruction is still awaited, Lordship. 1 week time will be granted.
One.
Yeah. Okay.
But this is the matter, pending since 2022, madam. They are
I
difficult.
the next section.
Don't know why. Whether they have received or not.
What is to be done?
Hello? Small amount.
Short that may be given, Lordship. I shall obtain instruction. Lordship.
But the day before yesterday, the Chief Minister of Assam has announced that the state government has sanctioned 401 crore for SOPD fund for BTC. Let her take instruction whether that SOPD fund is received or not by the BTC. Therefore, they can release my lord. As they had done in this SOPD fund only.
Right, Ms. R.B. Bora, Learned Counsel for the BTC. No, Learned Counsel for the respondent number,
Respond. Two for them.
respondent number 2. Prays for a week's time to obtain instructions. She shall obtain instructions as to whether the SOPD fund,
yes.
SOPD fund has been received by the BTC. And as to why the petitioner, whose case has not been disposed of till date. List the matter on when? 1st August.
Yes.
1st of-
First installment of SOPD fund for the year 2014-15.
Okay, write that. First installment of the SOPD fund for the year
24-25.
2024-25.
Lordship, Tamsar will follow Lordship.
Whatever it is.
Right.
You see, you are supposed to take the timeshare, Ali. That's why the contempt is here.
36,
Also
they are
separate.
saying that fund is not available. And they will release as soon as fund get fund by the authority.
BTC.
BTC, same method.
Second one, 36.
And out here also that SOPD
Same,
fund will
yes,
be here.
yes, same.
Here I am receiving instruction. Presently, no fund available.
Okay, Ms. R.B. Bora submits that at present the petitioner's bill cannot be paid as no fund is available. So, sir,
Fund.
Ms. R.B. Bora shall obtain instructions as to whether the first installment of the SOPD fund 24-25 has been received by the BTC.
Right.
List the matter on 1st August.
First August. Okay. Okay.
27.
Wait, please, your Lordship. Lordship, petitioners have taken 25 days more time, Lordship, to produce their documents, Lordship.
Lordship, he has appeared on 5th July. But the respondent told to the petitioner that he don't have time to go through the land documents because the petitioner has not prepared the checklist of the land documents. So respondent wants the checklist of the land documents, Lordship. He appeared, Lordship.
So what to do?
So respondent told the petitioner verbally that to come on 30 July.
30.
Lordship, I have been,
July to appear.
Lordship, I have been informed, the date has been fixed on 7th of August, Lordship. Okay.
7th of August.
But the respondent verbally informed the petitioner to come on 30.
Why? I think we'll call the respondent here. Why is it all the time changing dates? Last time also there was a change in date.
Days they have sought for Lordship, so on 7th of August, they have fixed the next date, Lordship. As it is, Lordship, they have not given any documents regarding Jamabandi sale deed, nothing has been.
So when are you giving the document?
And our affidavit is also on record, Lordship.
Are you going to give the documents to the council? I mean to the respondent number 2 or to whom? Respondent number?
Sole respondent.
To the joint secretary.
Lordship.
Miss S. Kemprai, Learned Counsel for the respondent submits that the petitioner is to provide land documents to the joint secretary, Department of Revenue, KAAC, on
7th of August.
7th August 2024. On the other hand, Miss KLR Yanthan, learned counsel for the petition submits that the next date has been fixed for meeting the joint secretary on
30 July.
3/07/2020. So what to do? You go and meet on 30 July. The petitioner shall submit the required documents to the joint secretary. It is the matter. After 7.
This is a content case, Your Lordship, can you see page 51? Court directed to do the needful within a period of 6 weeks. Today is 2 years. Page 51, madam. Direction, the employer shall verify the contract of the petitioners herein, and if it is found that forest royalty is recoverable in terms of the determinations, conclusions made in the present list, a reasonable opportunity to produce the proof of payment of forest royalty be granted to them, and if the contractor is satisfied, the authority that forest royalty has already been paid, no recovery shall be made, and the pending bills, security, deposit, earnest money, etc. shall be released within 6 weeks from the submission of such materials, if the same is not recoverable from any other contractual liability. And next, my lord, in the other cases, the employer shall forthwith release the pending bills, security deposits, earnest money, etc. if those are withheld against the forester. We fall in this category. And we have enforced the contract, my lord, there is no terms in the contract for payment of the contract royalty. So this was order passed on 36/22. Order was, and they have taken so many days, my lord. So
Pursuant to my lord, direction given by the honorable court, I am my lord appearing in this contempt case. My lord, whatever instruction I have got over telephone, my lord, over phone, is that my lord, they are verifying it's in the account section, finance section. But that written instruction is awaited, my lord, can it be taken up tomorrow? Because some difficulty they could not furnish the written instruction to me. At least we can give a tentative date, my lord, when it will be released. If at all it is found that, my lord.
contract is enforced in this petition itself. They have to verify and.
They sought for our opinion also, we have given the opinion also.
Court's direction
Why is
is
it taking so
forthwith.
long?
Only one day. man. Some confusion from their part, they think that the condition is there, whereas my lord, there are various judgments of the honorable court. Stating that, my lord, there will have to be a specific clause in the contract agreement that will be authorized to deduct forest royalty if it has not been paid by the petitioner. That clause is perhaps missing. They will show to hear.
Why 2 years, my lord? Why 2 years? Some respect must be shown to the court's order. my lord.
But
Why 2
tomorrow, day after tomorrow, my lord, I will come up with something.
Okay, we'll listen on Thursday, let him obtain from this. On the prayer of Mr. B, who will submit that he will obtain instructions in the matter. List the matter on Thursday.
Thursday, my lord.
Thursday.
All the matter same.
All three saying that.
41. My lord, Mr. Deep Chaudhary is appearing for this matter, my lord. He is on legs in another court matter.
It's a blood sugar and they have to file a epidemic blood.
So?
They will file the epidemic within a time, lordship.
Let him come. Next.
42.
Yes.
Yes, your lordship, as per the Lojima office note dated 18/7/24, direction was given to take fresh step upon respondent number 10, lordship.
Okay, anyway, that's a different thing. Yes, madam.
Lordship, I am appearing on behalf of respondent 1 and 2, Lordship, and I have filed my affidavit.
Who is appearing for respondent number 7?
17.
Yes.
Lordship, no instruction.
What do we know? I think we have to call this person because according to the affidavit, money has been given to the respondent number 7.
Yes, Lordship.
You are sitting tight over the matter.
Lordship, can you sometime I'll take instruction.
He has to appear. Or you obtain instructions as to whether the money has been received because they have said that he is paid. And why is he not disbursing the money?
Lordship, actually, I mentioned this case because on 7 July, some unknown person, whether it's respondent or not, I don't know, but came to the house of the petitioner and told them to vacate the house, Lordship, because the petitioner has already got the compensation. They told him like that. So they are going to demolish the house within few days.
So you file an affidavit, you file an
But they
application.
didn't serve any notice, no, that persons who came to the petitioner house.
But I don't know.
So I
It
don't know
depends
whether the
upon.
petitioner has not received any compensation, Lordship. But
Anyway, we'll see. Right. Miss
KLR Yanthan.
KLR Yanthan appears for the petitioner, while Miss
VL Singh, my lord.
VL Singh appears for respondents number 1 and 2.
Lordship, and I have filed a petition.
Miss S. Kemprai appears for respondent number 7, 4 to 9, while Miss Yudas appears for respondent number 6. The affidavit of the respondents number 1 and 2 states that compensation for the acquired land has been deposited in the account of the concerned CALA, CALA capital. That is the Joint Secretary, bracket Revenue, bracket close Department.
Respondent number 7 here.
In the KAC. Who is the respondent number 7?
7, the joint secretary, my lord.
Correct. That's what I've said. However, the respondent number 7 has not submitted any affidavit as to whether he has received the compensation and as to why the said amount has not been disbursed to the petition. Ms. S. K. Prai shall obtain definite instructions by the next date as to whether the compensation amount has been received by the respondent number 7 and whether the said amount and whether any compensation amount has been provided to the petitioner herein. This is the matter. Next week, give it. To enable Ms. S. Kemprai to obtain instructions.
ME 41.
Lordship, here, as per last order, I was supposed to file an affidavit incorporating the instruction that was placed before this court, Lordship. Lately, it was sent for vetting, Lordship. May take it out a week, Lordship.
Now, what is to be done here? You have received instructions.
Yes, Lordship. On the last occasion, I have produced the same, Lordship, directed to bring that on record. Lordship, that affidavit I lately sent to the authorities to for vetting. Lordship, may take it after a week, Lordship.
Mr. B. Chaudhary submits that he has sent the affidavit to be filed for vetting. He has praised that the matter may be listed after review. Accordingly, list this matter after review. Give a date from the office.
43 to 45.
Item 43, my lord, the respondent number 1 is retired, and in its place, my lord, the opposite party number 1 has resumed office with that. That is why this I has been filed.
Mr.
And get asked.
M.K. Das, Learned Counsel for the applicant, praised that Shri Anurag Goel, IAS, Principal Secretary, BTC, Pokraja, should be implemented as respondent number 1
Anurag Goel is not there, Lordship. He is now the election commissioner. Now present incumbent is Akashdeep.
Akashdeep, yes, I think so. You withdraw this application.
My lord, and we're allowed to withdraw without.
Mr. M.K. Das, the counsel appearing for the applicant, says that he may be allowed to withdraw the present application as the present, as the present principal secretary, BTC, is Mr. Akash Deep.
Yes, Lord. My lord.
Prayer is allowed. The application is dismissed as withdrawn, with liberty to file afresh.
Same, my lord, other two cases.
In return?
Same, my lord.
But
My lord,
the
notice
two
was
lawyers
issued.
also same, huh?
Notice was issued, my lord. Other two cases, notice was issued, my lord.
But we will withdraw, we withdraw both the application.
My lord, my lord.
All
All
three,
three ayes.
same also.
Deeply obliged.
This also, huh?
Forty-six.
Instruction not received, Madam, may I refer to stand?
Ms. Yudas, that counsel for the,
All the response,
all the response submits that instructions have been received
not received,
and
not all the respondents, 1 to 5. 6 and 7, my lord, private respondents.
submits that, from the counsel for the respondents, number 1 to 5, submits that instructions have not been received. She is accordingly granted 2 weeks time to obtain instruction.
6 and 7, my lord, private respondents.
Office note indicates that. Office note dated 19/7/2024 indicates that there is no AD card or unserved notice from the respondent number 6 and 7. What is to be done?
That may be present to be served.
Why?
My lord, in there, the receipt letter, my lord.
How, we do not know that.
President.
Huh?
President.
My lord, somewhere in my information, my lord, the receipt notice, my lord.
Your information will not do.
But Dusty they can take.
Huh?
Dusty they can take. my
You
lord.
can take dusty service.
My lord.
Petitioner shall serve dusty service. Shall serve notice upon the respondents number 6 and 7 by way of dusty service. And file affidavit of service there. This is the matter after 3 weeks. You give Miss Yudas over 3 weeks.
1 to 5.
Forty-seven.
My lord, finally peruse order dated 1/5, my lord, 1st of May, my lord. On that date, it is submitted that my lord instruction received, my lord. And thereafter, on today is the 3rd occasion, my lord, for filing the affidavit.
Lordship, we have received the instruction, Your Lordship. As per instruction, we have forwarded the finance department the bill. Lordship, kindly please now, maybe even we will file our affidavit, Your Lordship.
Like 1st May, received the instruction, my lord. 1st of May order is here. Thereafter, 2 occasions, my lord, for affidavit.
Where is this Mr. Sharma? You see, since now May, now July. What is this?
Lordship, we have received the instruction, Your Lordship.
Where is the instruction? Let me see.
Lordship, but we have one copy, Lordship.
Huh?
On the, you can. We have marked it, Lordship.
Madam, this is of 5th March.
Lordship,
I think we should call this concerned commissioner to appear in court.
Lordship, as the last chance may be given, Lordship, we will file our affidavit or recent instruction we will receive, Lordship.
Right. What is your name?
Jay Bora, Lordship, on behalf of S. Doctor.
Ms. J. Bora, appearing on behalf of Mr. S. Dr. Learned Counsel for
For all the respondents, Lordship. PNOD department.
There is only one respondent here, madam.
S. Doctor, Lordship. All respondents.
This is a contempt case, madam.
Sole respondent, Lordship.
Where is your wakalatnama? On behalf of Mr. S. Dr.
On behalf of Mr. S. Doctor, Lordship.
Where is Mr. S. Dr.'s wakalatnama? Okay, it is here. On behalf of Mr. S. Dr. Submits. That affidavit will be filed within 1 week. As the para-wise comments were received were sent on 5th March 2020. This is the matter, give a date.
How later?
I'm obliged, Lordship.
48.
There is a old case of 2015. A large number of workers are also involved in this case. So, on a several occasions, this case was adjourned at the instance of the petitioner. So, your lordship may kindly fix a date of hearing.
Lordship, we have
He
to object-
wants that it should be fixed at
after
22nd August. It's a matter of 2015. No, I have not agreed with that. Your lordship may fix any date for.
Lordship, we have some
particular one
difficulties, so Lordship, I was asking for means like to give after 15 of August, Lordship. Any date, Lordship.
When do you want?
Any early date, the second week or first week of August. I leave it to your lordship here. Lordship, I have a tremendous pressure from my client here. Large number of workers are involved.
What is the matter about?
Matter about the is a closed industry of government of Assam. The employees are entitled to have something. They filed an application under section 33C2. Both the parties agreed to appoint a commissioner. Commissioner has computed the amount. This amount is agreed by them, both the parties. Again, they put their signature. Now this amount is not funded, it is part. You can admit it. Amount.
Why do you want after 15?
Lordship, there are some difficulties, Lordship.
What difficulty?
And lots of cases are there, Lordship. Fixed case, Lordship, part art. That's the issue, Lordship.
Who's your senior?
Anjan Kalita, A Kalita.
So when do you want?
Lordship, after 15, any date.
He's having some personal difficulty.
Well, I'll leave it to your lordship. No, plan 2015.
Right, on the prayer, the parties. No,
Part
right.
number worked out
right,
was already
the application, right. Heard Mr. A. Das Gupta, learned counsel for the petition. Applicant. Also heard Mr.
N Kalita,
N. Kalita appearing on behalf of Mr. A. Kalita, learned counsel for the Industries Department. This is an application for early hearing. On the consent of the parties, this is the matter for hearing on 20 August. I is accordingly closed. I is accordingly disposed of. Then in the main case, you write, in terms of the order dated today, passed in I 1341 of 2024, list the matter for hearing on 28.
Obliged.
Finish.